Hi, this short tutorial is going to walk you through how to use a text-to-speech tool in Chrome called Speak It. The first thing you want to do is have Chrome open, and once it's open you need to go to the Chrome store. Now if you've never been to the Chrome store and you're wondering how do I get there, there's a few ways that you can easily get to the Chrome store. One easy way is just to go to your search bar and type in Chrome store, and you should find Chrome Store at the top of your results. Another way to get to the Chrome Store is if you have your bookmark bar open, you can click on Apps, and the Chrome Store should be the first option in your app list. Once you're in the Chrome Store, you're going to search for a text-to-speech tool called Speak It. That's Speakit. When you search for something in the Chrome store, you get results in three different categories. You have apps, you have extensions, and you have themes. Apps are essentially a link out to a website that can help you with something. An extension is a small program that runs within your browser, and a theme is like the design of your browser or your background on your email, that kind of stuff. Okay, so we're going to be looking for the extension Speak It. So I'm looking down here under extensions and I see Speak It, and I'm going to hit the plus sign where it says free. Now before you hit free, just double check, are you logged into the Chrome browser? If you're logged in, you should be signed in right here under your name. Okay, so now I'm going to say free and hit add. Once it's added, it's going to open up the options like the settings for Speak It, and you might want to adjust the speaking rate or the volume at this time. The great thing about Speak It is that it actually has several different text-to-speech engines built into it. So you can choose Google Translate voices, you can choose iSpeech, or you can choose Speak It. I'm going to start with the Speak It tool so you can see what it sounds like compared to other text-to-speech voice engines. Okay, so I've selected the Speak It tool, and I'm going to go out to a website called News ELA. Let me just introduce this website to you in case you might want to use it later. News ELA is a wonderful resource of current event articles that is updated daily. It's free to use, and it has lots of other features built into it where you can send articles out to your students and quiz them on it. But one of the best features of it is that it has different lexicons for every article. This is a fantastic UDL tool for reading informational and current event texts. Okay, so that little introduction aside, how do I use the iSpeech or the Speak It tools? Once I'm at a website and I would like some text read back to me, I select whatever words I would like to have read to me. I'll just select this first paragraph for a sample. And then I find the Speak It tool up here on my Omnibar, and I click on it.
Watsonville, Caliph. Claudia Morales is an expert in packing. She's been moving around her whole life. She knows she must start packing early because her room is always a mess.
And you'll see that it only read the area that I selected. If I want to choose a different speech engine, I can go back to my options. Another way to get to them is to right click on the tool, the extension tool up here, and go to options. And I can change my settings here. Let's see what it sounds like in iSpeech instead of in Speak It.
Watsonville, California. Claudia Morales is an expert in packing. She has been moving around her whole life. She knows she must start packing early because her room is always a mess.
And again, it stops at the end of the area that I have selected. If I go back into options here too, you can see that the speaking rate can change. Of course, you don't want to go too fast or too slow because it makes the voice sound unnatural, and it already does sound a little unnatural because it's a computerized voice. There are other voices that you can choose in the Speak It tool. So this is kind of nice if you prefer a male voice over a female voice, or if you need a particular dialect of a language. So be careful when using these. They're not meant to be used with English. They're meant to be used with a translated or a native text of another language to put it in the proper dialect of that language. If I select Russian female, and then I go back to my News ELA article and I hit play, it will likely read the article in English with a computerized Russian accent, which probably would defeat the point of using a text-to-speech tool. But let's just test it out to find out.
Claudio Morales is an expert in packing. He has been moving around her whole life. He knows he must start packing early because her room is always a mess.
All right, so again, that was an English speaking text to speech translation with a Russian accent. Not very useful. But if I had a Russian translated article and I used the proper dialect, that would be more authentic to that student. So think of your ELL students and the power of this if you combine a translating tool plus the text to speech over the top of it, how you could get this translated in a language that they can understand. There aren't many other options on here for you to mess with. So that is as simple as it gets. You just go to an article, you select the text, and then you hit play. If you have any questions about this, please let me know.